Hello guys and welcome in another video. So previous video was about calculating the angles, right? And you remember, just make a note, the first aim of goal when you want to calculate the angles, in right angle triangles, you use the SOSCASTOA method. And then you also, when you decide, are you going to use sinus or are you going to use cosine or are you going to use tangent? After deciding, you use, doesn't matter which one, but you use the shift function to find that angle. So now you're an expert on this. I really hope in class we will definitely go deeper into how to calculate a side of the right angle triangle. Now, you already know that if you have, for example, these two, you can calculate using Pythagoras theorem. Now, it's not going to be like that anymore. So, no Pythagoras theorem, sadly. But what are you going to do? You're going to get right angle triangles. For example, this one, A, B, C. And then you have this side. Remember? Yeah, this side is the right angle. It's attached to the right angle, and you're gonna have another angle, for example B. They're gonna give it to you. So for example, let's make up something 30 degrees. Now the thing is that you need to find, so another example, you need to find AB. You can't use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, you always need two sides. Yeah, doesn't matter. It could be the right angle, the one attached to the right angle, or it could be the hypotenusa. But that's not what you see. So we're going to use SOSCASTOA method. All right. So once again, you look from the angle, in this case, not that you want, but the one you have, which is angle B. So you're standing over here and we're going to look. We know that from this point of view, from angle B, AC4 is the opposite. The one that we want, it's not the hypotenusa, but it is AB. So it's the A, attached to that angle. Now, I'm opening up the books in the meantime. Excuse me. Yes, the adjacent side. Yeah, so the one attached to the B, adjacent side. So you have O, you got that angle and you want A. So OA, you go back. What do we need? This is OS. We don't need it. AS, we don't need. We need to use the tangent. So like always, that's why I'm always telling you, first, don't do the calculation. You don't need a calculator yet. Write down the tangent of angle B, that's what we're going to use, is opposite divided by adjacent. So the tangent, now we know angle B. So angle B is 30 degrees. This is the opposite, which is 4 divided by the adjacent. That's what we want. So we write A. Now, the previous chapters, remember the ratio tables? It's so important that you know how to find A. Well, you can change this also into a fraction, just like Feo, you did this recently on the test. Now, cross products. Tangent, 30 degrees times A is 4 times 1. Now, this is where you need the calculator. I'm going to write it here. So, you get actually that it's a little bit annoying, but I'm going to write it anyway. You get A times the tangent of 30 degrees is 4, right? So do you remember when you had 4x is 4? How do you get x? You divide by 4, right? So x is 1. Now the same thing, how can you get A? You divide by the tangent of 30 degrees. So on a calculator, literally you type in 4 divided by opening bracket, tangent, and then 30 degrees and closing bracket. You calculate this, and then if you do it correctly, you will find out the sides, the adjacent side of AB. So A, aka AB, that is this calculation. Try it, calculate it, and then would you continue? Would be asked calculate BC? Then you can use Pythagoras because you got AB and you got AC, so you can continue. So this is a really important video. I'll do another example, and then I think you know how to calculate sides in a right angle triangle without using Pythagoras theorem.